How do you find your happiness within? How do you actually do that? Now, I'd like to very simplify because I feel like sometimes we are making it very complicated. And I don't feel like this topic needs to be. See, being happy is not complicated. It might be difficult to step out of old patterns. It might be difficult to step into the you, step into your truth, step into who you are from deep within, right? Because ultimately, that's what creates happiness, or that is what makes us happy. But if we lost the connection to ourselves, then it might be difficult. But see, the actually bigger picture is not. So ultimately, it's about getting or shedding your skin from all the things that are not in your highest good anymore. And this is what we are doing on a daily basis. This isn't what we are doing once a year, twice a year, like those huge cleanings whatsoever, what we are doing in our household. This is something we are doing on a daily basis to understand, hey, what is it that is no longer serving me? And I really mean in your highest good, right? In my highest good. What is it that makes you not drive anymore? What is it that sucks your energy? What is it that makes you not want to, or is not having, or is not giving you any more energy, right? What is draining your energy? So do that right away. Take it, take a paper, take a journal, take notes, and start to understand, okay, what is it in my life currently that sucks my energy? What is it that I can actually no longer do? We are not talking about, hey, I need to solve it right away, but bringing the awareness on the table. Hey, what is it that really sucks everything from me, right? Maybe it's a person, maybe it's, I don't know, where you're living, or your current job, or whatsoever, right? Maybe it's way bigger than that, and really a huge part in your life. So, but write those things down. What is it that actually takes everything from you, right? It's not really adding much anymore to your life. And this doesn't mean that it never had. This doesn't mean you never had the energy from those things, but maybe you changed. Maybe the circumstance around it changed, and giving yourself the opportunity to see it through that lens. Hey, maybe I start something new, maybe I start something fresh. And being happy from within means, hey, I'm looking at those things daily. I'm looking at what is it that doesn't make me happy anymore. And I don't mean like those quick, impulsive decisions, right? Those things are really thought through, right? They are felt. You need to feel it in order to make a true decision, and tuning into with your emotions to see, hey, where do we stand? And if your impulse is, hey, I need to quit right away, I need to do blah, sleep one day, over it. Like, use like 24/7 hours, and just sleep with the idea of, hey, I'm quitting, or I'm leaving this relationship, or I'm walking into a relationship, or I don't know what, right? But before making any clear decision that is really deep for you, you gotta really feel into it. What would that bring you if you would change it? Would it make you expand, or would it make you contract, right? And if we start to look at the healing aspect from this whole thing, you see, every single day there are new healing opportunities coming up. You don't need to run, you don't need to race, they're coming up anyways. So that's not the problem. The problem is if we lose ourselves in those healing sequences, right? And going this roundabout all over the time. You don't need to be on this topic all over the time or all the time, But what is crucial, or I find very crucial, is that I'm sticking to some kind of self-care plan. Okay, what can I do for myself to love myself more? What can I do to nourish myself more? Why? Well, this helps me to tap into those things I don't really like. I'm treating myself good so that I know, hey, if there is something showing up, I will be able to take care of myself. I will be able to feel nourished, to feel heard, to feel safe in that environment, right? When I write my notes down that are very deep or that are painful, I feel nourished already because I keep on doing the self care. I keep on doing good things for myself. I keep on looking at my thoughts. Are they in my highest good? Are they actually as a very good friend would talk to me? Like, how are my thoughts, right? Those things are helpful extremely to open up and to allow yourself, when things are not going really well, to give yourself the space that you may need. So open those things up, being able to hear when there are some kind of shadowy things around you, those things that you really stuff down. That's all what shadow work is all about, is those things we don't know. And how do you heal what you don't know? How do you heal a circumstance that you have no clue you actually have? Right? It's most often when we tap into situations that bring those things up, that make us feel, okay, something might be off because this is not a normal behavior of me. I really feel unsafe, or talking to someone may make you feel very nervous. Like, why is that? Oh, maybe I'm reconnecting, but I had a lot of times a broken heart. I don't know how that works, right? Those kind of things, right? And then we see, okay, well, how can I nourish myself to actually be in a happy place, even though I feel uncertain on what is coming next, right? We need to start looking into, hey, happiness is what we want to achieve, but also sadness and anger and frustration and all of that is showing us a lot of things too. You don't need to float on the happiness plane all the time, but you can balance it a little bit more when we start to be healed a little bit more. And I don't mean healed in a sense of you're a better human. That's not the whole thing about here, okay? You're not getting a better human because you're healed, but it's for you. You feel better in your own skin when you start to release a lot of those baggages, a lot of karmic stuff, a lot of things from your ancestors. A lot of things you may not know are in your DNA, and you may have never experienced those kind of things, like sexual assault or anything like that, but still in your family line it's very present. So looking into those fields and start to be more open. Okay, like, I have a very similar behavior. I have a very interesting behavior in certain times where I feel unsafe. Why is that so? Nothing really happened, at least I cannot remember. Being more open to explore your inner world. And your inner world doesn't stop here, okay, in your body. Your inner world is as big as the cosmos, as big as the universe. You are way more than just this body. You can sense way more, and you're born into into this world with a lot of things you may not know, and you don't need to know everything. But there are certain aspects which are crucial for you to understand. If your family was in war all the time, you want to know that. How did they live? What was important for them? What was those things they were not really good at? Could they express emotions? Was it safe? Was it not safe? You want to know those things, because that's when you can start to heal those things, not only for yourself, but for your whole family line. And it's so crucial to understand it's not all about you, even though it sounds in the beginning, it sounds like it's all about you, it's all about your own happiness, but you're not only making yourself more happy, you're making the people around you more happy, because you're lifting up those heavy baggages that you are carrying around. It's not only about you, it's about us, it's about we. And bringing all those things together can help you so much. It can help you to really lift yourself up in a whole other way that you may not even know what that could be. And so, shedding your skin, for sure, a huge topic. Looking into what is it that is taking off my energy, so crucial. And now, you don't need to take right away actions, but just making it present for you, making it obvious for you. Hey, this is something I actually like to change. I want to make a decision that is actually really going into my destiny line, into my north node, right? Into my higher purposes, into where I really feel I belong, right? This is about, where do I really belong? What is it that I want to explore and experience? It's so much more deeper than, I don't know, I want 10K per month. That's nice. I'm not going to say anything about that. But you may have another goal. Maybe that's your goal. And that's so cool, right? That's so cool. But maybe it goes in another direction. Maybe it is, I don't know, you want to sing or you want to do something else. And see, you could already do that. You don't need a lot of resources to do all of that. You could simply just try how it looks like. You could just take a first step and see how it makes you feel. See what it actually sheds. Sometimes trying out new things is also actually releasing a lot of the old, right? And there is one very special note I want to make here. If you are healing from relationships, let's not pretend you can heal that by yourself. Let's not pretend that anything that stands in relationship with other people, you can heal by yourself. You see, that trust needs to be rebuilt with another human being. That heart needs to be healed with another human being. Now, can you already start the process to heal? Absolutely, right? Absolutely. But those scars that you may feel in your heart, they may heal by yourself, healing or doing the healing by yourself a bit, right? But to trust again in another person, to heal that abandonment that you may have experienced, that's only going to heal when you are in partnership again. So open yourself up, be ready to explore. And if it doesn't go well, oh well, you try again, right? You try again. So be brave, step into your power, be sovereign, right? Because you are already sovereign, right? If you are saying, okay, I'm a sovereign being and I can do this, regardless of what that person is going to do, you're going to feel, is this really what you want to explore or not? You don't need to start to go into those hardships again, exploring the abandonment again. You don't need to heal the abandonment with abandonment or with something like that, right? Or if you have never been recognized by for your doings or whatsoever, you don't need to have another guy or another woman who is doing exactly the same than your ex. That's not the case, right? That's not the case. So listen to your heart, being open, being willing to hear when your inner voice is saying no. Then it's just a no, don't go for it. Really tap into your own intuition way more. This is going to expand your happiness, because you're risking something for your own happiness. You're starting to feel the energy coming back. You're starting to feel how much you're releasing just by trying, just by doing something that is in your highest good. You will see this will change your world. Okay, so if you're looking to find more happiness within yourself, I know we packed a hell lot in this video. For 15 minutes, it was quite big. So go and watch the video again if it was too much at once. And I would say, if those topics are in your interest, and if you want to learn more about those topics, right? Because we are only doing like 16 minutes here. But imagine what you could do with 1.5 hours of a monthly gathering, for example. We just started last month to have those monthly calls, and those monthly calls are here to support yourself, being in a group that is actually helpful, that is holding the space for you, right? Where we are doing meditation, we will do some lecture, we will do some Q&A, but not the boring Q&A, those ones that actually help each and everybody in that call. I want you to consider to come and join this monthly gathering. I'm super excited. The next one is coming in about 2 weeks. So if you do want to join, come and yeah, let's support each other. Super happy to have you there. And with that said, thanks so much as always. Let me know in the comment section on how you are making yourself happy. What is it that makes you ultimately so happy about yourself? What is it that brings you the blossom, right? What is it that brings you the bliss that you are looking for? Let me know in the comment section, and I see you next time. Bye bye.